Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Now today's Monday and it's kind of early. It's not too early, but it's kind of still breakfast time. I'm going to make something special for you guys, okay? I'm going to make something that's called an egg in a hole. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. You probably have. It's an older type of little dish, but I'm making it this morning for breakfast. All right, so let's get started, guys. Okay, now I'm going to put the flame on the pan. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer, so don't mind the movement, okay, guys? I just want you to be close enough where you could see. Let's see this. Let's move it like this. There we go. All right, let me see. I'm going to put this. Now, this light, that glare is annoying. Okay, so what I have here is a couple ingredients. I have 2 eggs, because I'm making 2 of them. 2 pieces of bread, okay? This is white bread. You can use French toast bread. You can use brioche bread. Whatever kind of bread you want to use that's tasty to you, use that bread. Rye bread, whatever. Okay, so I got 2 slices of bread. I'm going to put cheese on mine, so I got 2 slices of cheese. Processed, yes, I'm sorry. I like them on my eggs. Well, what can I tell you? Okay, so I got this, and I got maple syrup because I like maple syrup on mine, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's get started. Now, the pan is pretty hot now. Now, I like to put butter in my pan because I like my bread toasty. Very, very toasty. Okay, so I put about maybe a half a teaspoon of butter. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you have a cutter, you can use a cutter. Otherwise, you could just take a little carving knife or any kind of knife and just make, sorry guys, just make a little hole in the bread. Now, you don't have to be, you can't be really crazy rough with this because it will rip, but that's okay. You make a little hole. See, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, you don't like it perfect. I'm going to take this off of there because it's getting really brown. We don't like perfect. We like good. Sometimes you have to be not perfect for it to be so good, if that makes sense, guys. But what I mean is that we just don't care what it looks like. It's going to be delicious, and it goes in your belly, and who cares what it really looks like. Okay. So here are my 2 holes, okay? Now the butter is nice and melted. Now I like it to be toasted, so I'm going to put the bread in. Let's bring you closer now. Okay? Bring you closer so you can really see it. Here we go. All right, now what I'm going to do is let me get my spatula. I'm going to flip these in a minute. I like to have them toasted on both sides, so I'm going to let this go for a couple of seconds, and we'll just check it in a minute. Oh, another couple of minutes. It's nice and buttery, but I want it a little toasted. You're going to see how easy this is, guys, and the kids will love this. Now, the type of egg I'm doing is like a over easy type of egg because I do like a little bit of the yolk in there. I don't like a dry egg. I have to remember to keep looking over here. Sometimes I look over here because I'm looking at myself on the camera, but I have to be looking at the camera, so I got to remember that, guys. I'm trying my best. So, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I like them over easy, but if you like them a little bit more well done, you can leave them in the pan longer, but I'll show you how I do mine. Okay, now this is done. I don't even need a spatula, really. But okay, now look at that, guys. That's how I like mine. Nice and toasty. Now I'm going to lower the flame a little bit because I don't like an overcooked egg, and that's just me. But if you like your eggs a little overcooked and not runny or whatever, by all means, leave them in longer. And leave them, higher. So I put a little butter inside the hole because I want to make sure that it doesn't stick or anything. Okay, now I'm going to crack the egg in, guys. Ready? Crack the egg in right into the hole. I'll put the eggshell right back in the bowl. And then do the other one. Let me get a napkin for my hands. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this because I want it to cook a little quicker, and it just makes the whole process go a little bit quicker. Now I have this on really low because, like I said, I don't want my eggs to overcook, so it's basically on the lowest flame that it could go on. So let's get rid of this stuff, okay? Now what I have is I have maple syrup, which I'm gonna go put in the microwave quick to warm up because it's so delicious warm. It comes out of the refrigerator, so it has to be warm. All right, now I think this is ready for me, guys. Well, I think I'll wait another minute because I'm gonna wait another minute, put the flame up just a little bit more. Takes probably about 2-3 minutes on each side. Like I said, again, it depends on how you like it. If you like it overdone, if you like it runny, if you like it, you know, everybody likes the eggs a different way. Okay, so I got the maple syrup. Let me get a pretty dish. Get a dish for the end product, because I'm going to taste it for you guys. It's so delicious. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to put the flame a little bit higher because it's really taking forever. Oh, and I have to season my eggs, guys. I like salt and pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Don't forget to season because you want it to taste, you want it to have good flavor, guys. You don't want it to be bland. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's wait another couple of seconds. This is a really good breakfast to make. Like when I remember I used to make this for my kids when they had sleepovers and they had company. I used to make this for my kids and my daughters and their girlfriends, and they would just get such a kick out of it, and they loved it. My daughter absolutely loved this meal. So you don't have to be a kid, though. You can be an adult and love this meal, too. All right, so I'm going to flip it over, see? Now it's going to cook. The white is going to cook. You don't have to worry. It's going to cook in there. So a couple of seconds. Okay. Now, like I said, I like an over easy egg. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it out quicker. I'm going to put cheese on each side. One slice of cheese there. One slice of cheese on the other side. This is so yummy. This is such a nice breakfast. With sausage or bacon or, so good. Throw this in that bowl over there. Let's just wait for by the time the cheese melts is when, for me, the egg's going to be done. Because like I said, I like a runny egg. But if you like it, you know, more well done, then I'm looking at that side again. If you like it more well done, then just let it cook longer, obviously. Okay? All right. All right. Let's see. Now the cheese is almost melted, and the egg is just about, I think, where I like it. Okay? All right, see? Look at that, guys. Such a nice meal. Such a nice breakfast. All right. Let's put that here. Now what we're going to do is I'm just dropping things over here. Don't mind the movement, guys. All right, there's the eggs right there. Now, let me get a fork. Knife overboard. The knife went overboard. Oops, let me get my syrup. This is warm maple syrup. Let me tell you something about syrup. I usually use, like, you know, the regular store brand syrup or whatever. But I said this, I thought to myself, I was making another recipe and it called for pure maple syrup. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get give in and buy the good expensive maple syrup. Well, let me tell you something. Once you have regular maple syrup, you're not going back. Like this is delicious. It is so different from the other syrup. So anyway, I'm pouring syrup on it. You know, put as much syrup as you like. If you like a little, you like a little. If you like a lot, you like a lot. It's up to you. All right, so I'm going to cut the crust off a little bit because I'm not a big fan of crust. But here we go, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Here I go. Delicious, guys. Really, really good. An egg in a hole. Yummy and different and literally 5 minutes to make. All right, so if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button on the bottom. Hit the notification button so you're notified every time I make a video. Hit the share, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. All right, an egg in a hole, yummy. Great way to start out the Monday. Have a great day.